Egeria was quite far from home for this year's celebration of the coming of Christ. She'd traveled from her community in Spain to Jerusalem, no short distance for anyone to travel in 382. But there was something special about celebrating the birth of Christ in the region where he'd been born. She'd followed the procession of monks, walking from Bethlehem to Jerusalem through the dark night, arriving just as the dawn started to make it possible to recognize her fellow pilgrims. Upon reaching the church, Egeria was struck by a blaze of light from the candles lit within. As daylight outside started to match the glow of the candles, Egeria heard the psalms and the prayers with which the church celebrated the birth of Christ. It was no longer dark. The light had come. This is the account of a celebration for the birth of Christ in Jerusalem that Egeria left for us in the 380s. We can even read it in her own words, as part of a collection of letters and descriptions she sent back to a group of women in Spain. "Blessed is he that comes in the name of the Lord, and the rest which follows. And since, for the sake of the monks who go on foot, it is necessary to walk slowly, the arrival in Jerusalem thus takes place at the hour when one man begins to be able to recognize another, that is, close upon, but a little before daybreak. And on arriving there, the bishop and all with him immediately enter the Anastasis, the tomb where the resurrection took place, where an exceedingly great number of lights are already burning. There a psalm is said, prayer is made. First the catechumens, and then the faithful are blessed by the bishop. The monks remain there until daybreak and recite hymns." Egeria and her fellow believers literally walked from cradle to cross to empty tomb, from darkness into light. What a powerful depiction of the meaning of Christmas.